Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's edition of I Got the Runs, where we do a quick flashback to this week's Flash episode. Now it's time for today's Flash Fact. Barry Allen is a crime scene investigator when he's not busy being the Flash. So we started the episode off with Barry in deeper jail. Apparently the ward is dirty and shady. Go figures. And now he's brought in Emma Red Black, aka Katie Sackhoff's character, to pick and choose which meta she wants to buy. And surprise, surprise, she wants to buy everybody. Meanwhile, Cecile is trying to plead to get Barry out of jail. And she rolls up to the ward and is like, yo, Wardy Ward, you know, Barry's innocent and all that good stuff. And she, remember, Cecile now can read people's minds, and she figures out that the warden is running an illegal slave camp. And now she goes and runs to tell the crew, they're like, yo, we need to get him out of there ASAP. So they come up with this plan to get him out, and Elongated Man discovers he has a new power. He can actually form his body and become other people and also mimic their voices. So they're like, hey, I know this is your first time using this power, but we got a plan. How about you turn into the warden, go to Emma Red Black, and tell her the deal is off. Because, you know, it's your first time using this power. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Meanwhile, Barry links up with the other 4 people in jail. You know, the chick who can animate powers, the guy who can shrink buildings, the technopath, and the chick with a lot of luck. And he forms his crew is like, look, we need to get out of here because they about to sell our asses. And I don't know about y'all, but that's not how I wanted to go down. Barry builds a chemistry set out of his toilet. He straight MacGyvered an acid ball. I was like, this is impressive. Where has this Barry been all the time? You know, Peach Fuzz Barry, who's been growing a goatee for the past 9 months. On the outside, Elongated Man pretends to be the warden, goes to Emma Red Black, and it falls apart because his ear starts falling off, his face starts elongating, and Emma Red Black figured out what was going on and started chasing after Elongated Man. So now he's bitchy because he's like, I failed the team because my second time using this power didn't work right. So now I'm fucking useless. And as they're about to escape to freedom, the Gordon Gregory Wolf pops up with a gun and shoots Barry in the leg. How the fuck did he even know where they were going? They had a good 3-hour lead on this man, and he just showed up like, oh, you thought you was going somewhere? Cap in the leg. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. So now they squaring up. It's the Metas versus the Wolf and the guards. And he say, hey, yo, why y'all trying to fight me when that guy over there is the Flash? Oh yeah, that's right. Barry Allen is the Flash. So these idiots fall for the bait and start to fight Barry. But then the Luck girl stands up and is able to protect him. And she turns everybody's luck against them, and that way save Barry's life. Everything seems good, and then DeVoe comes out of nowhere. He didn't have to. You won, DeVoe. Why are you fucking with this man still? You won, he in jail, all you gotta do is leave him alone. Nah, DeVoe shows up in his floating chair and just starts killing people left and right, and then takes the Luck girl's body and possesses her too. And pretty much gives Barry the middle finger like, ha ha ha, I got you. Then pretty much kills Wolf, the warden dude, and flies the fuck off. And just like clockwork, Cisco and Killer Frost show up the seconds later, of course, missing the whole goddamn fight. And then like, all right, Barry, let's get you out. Killer Frost releases his cuffs. He's like, let's go. And he's like, dude, I want you guys. Barry's like, I want you guys to get me out legally. So I'm gonna go back to jail and I'm gonna wait. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? As the episode comes to an end, we find out that Elongated Man has turned himself into a version of DeVoe. And that way, proving that Barry was innocent and not get out of jail. Now let me get this straight. You don't want to leave jail because he was like, well, I want you guys to get me out legally, but you cool with elongated man lying under oath to get you out of jail. Because, you know, that's how your morals go. The Savage Award of this episode goes to, I gotta give it to DeVoe, because he came out of nowhere and just started murdering. Like, it wasn't, hey, how's it going? It's nice weather we got here. No, straight to the murder. The Doodle Award of this episode goes to Barry and the Menace, that it took them most of the episode to figure out, hey, yeah, this guy's a speedster. He might be the Flash. Hey, you're too good. They even kept calling it, you're too good of a guy to be in here. Why are you in here? I don't know. Maybe because he's the fucking Flash. Now it's time for today's Flash Fact. How many lightning bolts are there on the Flash's costume? Thank you guys for joining us for this week's episode of The Flash. This one was slightly better than the way that the current season has been trending, but you know, I don't suspect that to hold up. But until next time, like, watch, and subscribe. We do have the Power of Color series throughout the month where we show a different superhero every day for the month of February. So keep up and peace.